With Keller Williams Realty Group here. Thanks for stopping by my channel. It's been a minute since I posted a video, so I am sorry about that, but we're getting back into it today, and we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why you might not like living in Pennsylvania. The first reason why you might not like living in Pennsylvania is that we have all 4 seasons. Now, I like a little bit of variety in my life. I like the 4 seasons, but it's not for everybody. The summers are hot. They are hot, and not only just hot, because I hear from what people say that that's okay, but they're humid. So you just go outside and it's disgusting, and your hair just automatically poofs out. Whatever you had done, just forget about it. Nothing stays the way it should in that humidity. So it's no joke. The winters have been getting a little bit less cold, but we had one year where we had this polar vortex, and it was like -10 all the time, and you just go outside and it's just biting wind and cold. So that's not great. We also have spring and fall, obviously, but for whatever reason, they do not last as long as winter and summer. Our falls are very, very pretty. We have really gorgeous autumns around here. The trees, everything really pops, but they don't last very long. So that's the one thing that you get all 4 seasons, but the rough ones seem to last a lot longer than the nice ones. The second thing that you might not like about living in Pennsylvania is you need a car pretty much for everything. It's a lot of suburbs. We do have some major cities. Obviously, we got Philly and Allentown, Easton, Bethlehem around me, but there's really, outside of that, there's no bus systems. So you're driving or you're Ubering. Thank God there's Uber now, because before, you were pretty much relying on a friend or whoever wanted to pick you up if you didn't have a car. But you need a car. Nothing is really super walkable in Pennsylvania unless you're in one of those cities. A lot of little towns are trying to do things now to kind of make the areas more walkable and add, nice little restaurants and that type of thing, little shops. But for the most part, you're driving. That brings me to the third thing that you might not like about living in Pennsylvania. The road work and potholes are just never ending. I mean, they're constantly doing road work, and you would think for all the road work that they do that the potholes would be better and that the roads would be in better condition, but they're not. So they have this, they patch the potholes every year, like the same pothole, and every year it just gets bigger and bigger until basically your car just gets swallowed up in it. So I don't know, but our roads are not great. I'm sure they're trying and doing their best. Maybe it's that 4 seasons thing. Maybe that's why the roads are the way they are. I'm sure, like I said, they're trying, but our roads are pretty rough, and it's hard on your car. Number 4, if you live in the suburbs like I do, there's really not a whole lot to do. I mean, you have to drive. You can drive to get to the little towns. But if you're not in, a walkable city, there's really not a whole lot to do. You're driving, 20, 30 minutes to get to wherever you want to go, sometimes even longer. Good thing, our hiking and trails and nature and parks are awesome. I mean, we have some beautiful, beautiful places to go hike. So if you're into that type of activity and not so much like, anything else, then it's a great place to live. We have some amusement parks also. So there are some amusement parks, but again, you're driving to get to all of that stuff. 5th reason that you might not like living in Pennsylvania is the ticks. Because there's so much hiking and outdoor activity here, Lyme's disease is a big problem. A lot of people have it, and a lot of time it's even like undetectable because it's kind of silent, and sometimes they doesn't always show up. You get false negatives, false positives. I don't know, false. But you may have it and not know it, basically. But again, that's because of all the ticks, and they're deer ticks, and they're tiny, so you can't even see them to pull, to be able to pull them off you. But it is something that you have to be conscious about when you're out in nature in Pennsylvania, because there's a lot of deer ticks. So there you go. There are the 5 reasons why you might not like living in Pennsylvania. I, for one, love it. I love the nature. I love the 4 seasons. I love the variety, but if you're somebody that needs a little bit more, things to do, all that stuff, maybe move closer to, one of the cities where you can have that, more exciting experience. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more about Pennsylvania or more about real estate in general, click the subscribe button below, as I do post these videos, and I hope that you find them helpful, and I hope that you all have a great day.